with this session. Today is Friday. Before we start with this session, today is Friday, and I would love for you to do a little bit introduction. We are about 67 people on this platform, on this meeting. You are very honorable, okay? My honorable members, I cherish you for you being here this morning. But before we start with this special session, I would love for you to introduce yourself by identifying yourself. Let us know your name and where you are joining from. Okay, I want to know the country that has that has dominated this session, or that has dominated this morning meeting, right? So let me know your name and where you are also joining from this morning. We have Carobin from Nairobi, Kenya. Okay, so I'm very excited to have Carobin here. We have Caesar from UAE. Caesar from UAE. We also have Samuel from England. Samuel from England. We have Samuel from England and also Chinenyi from Lagos, Nigeria. Bagonza Abdul from Uganda. D from Kenya. Clara from Kenya. Labi from Ghana. Okay, Joseph from Nairobi. Lawrence from UAE. Ability Lagos from Nigeria. Okay, Margaret from where? Kenya. And then also Luke from Wow, wow, wow. That is awesome. That is awesome. I want to see you telling us your name and where you are also joining from this morning. I want you to tell us your name and where you're also joining this morning session from. Okay, so let me get it through. So we have Intala from Uganda and then also Winnie from Kenya, Labi from Ghana, and then also Jane Paul from Rwanda. Jane Paul from Rwanda, Joseph from Nairobi. This one I can see Nairobians. That is the Kenyans are dominating the system. Kenyans are dominating the system. They're dominating the meeting this morning. We have Lauren from UAE, Ability from Lagos, Ferdinand from Cameroon, Margaret from Kenya, Luke. Is this Luke or what? All right, from Rwanda, young billionaire, young billionaire, young billionaire from Tanzania, young billionaire from Tanzania, race from Nairobi, Kenya, race from Nairobi, Kenya. Wow, that is awesome. Jacob from Durban, South Africa, Durban, South Africa. Trishana is my good friend from United Arab Emirates. Okay, how did Trishana become my good friend? She normally attends meeting. Though I don't know her, I've never chatted with her, but I've been seeing her all the time. Trishana, you are welcome. Okay, we also have Ruth from London. Ruth from London, Michael from Ghana, and then also Amaka Tracy from Lagos, Nigeria. Yes, Amaka Tracy, you are welcome. Okay, so we also have David from Nigeria. David from Nigeria, Arab Kamal from Nairobi, Kenya. Yes, yes, I said that these Kenyans are taking over. The Kenyans are taking over. We also have Leons from Tanzania, Oyi from Nigeria. We have Byron from Kenya, and then also Mukamanza Peter from Rwanda, Rwanda. We also have Ambition from Ghana, okay? So Ambition from Ghana. Okay, you have Tebita from Kenya. You have Tebita from Kenya. NM from Tanzania, okay? NM. Your name is NM, right? Or what? Okay, so Nana Kofi from Ghana. Okay, so the homeboy Nana Kofi, you are welcome. We also have Crypto Bro from where? UAE. Crypto Bro from UAE. Okay, so let me know. Okay, we also have amazing woman in on the platform. There is Angel. She's in the on the hall now. All right. We also have Samank. Okay, this is Samink from Ghana. Samink from Ghana. Okay, so we also have Roxanne from Ghana. Okay, now I can see the Ghanaians dominating the system now. Now I can see the Ghanaians dominating the system now. We also have Byron from Kenya, Foster from Nigeria, Emmanuel from Nigeria, Michael Ejako from Ghana. All right, so Michael, you're welcome. Joshua from Uganda, right? Okay, we also have Rose from Tanzania, David Amara from Nigeria, then Donatus from Tanzania. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Tanzanians, you are welcome to the session. Ghanaians, you are welcome to the session. South Africans, you are welcome to the session. Ugandans, you are welcome to the session. Kenyans, you are welcome to the session. All right, I welcome you all from all parts of the world because this is an international Zoom meeting and I recognize everyone being here this morning. We also have Solomon from Ghana. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's awesome and an amazing day to have you here. Thank God today is Friday, and mostly Fridays, a lot of people become so excited because they are going to rest from their 9 to 5 job. They are going to rest from their 9 to 5 job, which seems something like a stress has been released on most of us. A stress has been released from most of us because we feel like, oh my God, today is Friday. I'm still going to work again. Am I going to wake up early in the morning to go to work? And it's Friday. I'm going to get rest. I'm going to have time with my family members. I'm going to have time with my friends. I'm going to have time with my loved ones, right? So mostly during Fridays, a lot of people become so excited. But the amazing thing is that we crypto traders, we don't cherish any day. Even Monday, we get excited because Monday can even be our holiday. Monday can even be our holiday. Monday can even be what? Our holiday. We enjoy all the day from Monday to Friday, Monday, Saturday, Sunday. We enjoy every day. That is so awesome. And I'm very proud to be a trader, right? I'm very proud to be a trader, and I'm proud you also being a trader, being here this morning to ensure we all learn and make progress, right? Now, I'm very excited again because I've seen opportunity existing in the markets, and I'm always excited because opportunity always exists in the markets, and the market gives me the kind of happiness I want because it does give me money, right? And it flow very, very well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today is Friday, and as we used to do every Friday, we meet with a session called Q&A session. And what is this Q&A session for? That is question and answer session where we give opportunity for traders to ask series of questions that bothers them, for them to be able to clear their doubts, for them to be able to grow in understanding, grow in knowledge, and also grow in profit making. So mostly on Fridays, we handle this Q&A session to ensure that traders can be able to or be able to ask their questions, especially with regards to sessions that we've handled from Monday to Friday. All right, all right. From Monday to Friday, they ask questions and we assess them. And I believe that is very fair. That is very fair. So, guys, for us to start with this session, first, let me do my introduction. Permit me to also introduce myself. And I'm Brother Emmanuel. I'm Brother Emmanuel. Brother Emmanuel. Wherever you go, I'm Brother Emmanuel. Brother Emmanuel in Ghana, Brother Emmanuel in Nigeria, Brother Emmanuel in Tanzania, every part of the world, Brother Emmanuel. Eh? Yes. So, Brother Emmanuel, residing in Accra, Ghana, and that's where I'm doing my business using Royal Cubots to trade. And it's so awesome from day one. Okay, so that's what we are going to do this morning. I'm going to handle the Q&A session. I'm going to lead, and with respect to other leaders who would also be present here to assist in answering questions that will be asked colleague traders here. That will be asked by what by colleague traders here. And I believe you are already prepared to ask your question. I believe you are already prepared to do or to ask your question. So okay, so without protocol reserve, let me handle my honorable leaders here too. So we have leader OBM, the next. Please, someone should tell leader Chadwick to be present if he's not here. Someone should chat him to be present for me. Someone should chat leader Chadwick to be present. Let me see. Please, leaders. As I'm going through the chats, if there's any leader around, please kindly raise your hand. Let me know so that you can also assist in this session. I love it when it becomes a collaborative session where different leaders can be able to share their ideas with regards to questions that will be asked by traders, so that we can all learn from each other and grow as well. Okay, so I'll be your my co-host, so please be prepared for me to be able to assist in answering most of the questions that will become from traders. All right, so guys, let me see. Now you can start. Let the questions flow. Let the questions flow. Let the questions flow. So Start asking your questions. We've done series of lessons, educations, trainings to ensure that you can grow in your trading journey, right? To ensure you can do what you can grow in your trading journey. And at a point in time, as you keep going, maybe you might be having some questions to feel like asking. Maybe we may have a session that you felt like there was a challenge, or you have a particular challenge that you felt like, okay, you need clarification to it. This is the time for you to ask, right? This is the time for you to ask, because this is a pure Q&A session where you can be able to ask all your questions. So first question from pen beats First question from pen beats, let me see. So she's asking, please, using the whole warehouse mode, sub-in mode, real-time settlements, which one helps one to come out of the market fast in case market goes against? Is latter coming to positive, and is latter coming to positive? All right, so my dear wants to know about the difference, or from a question, she wants to know which of them is too good. All right, which of them is too good to be used, and she wants to get it right. Okay, so now I will take time to explain the difference between the three or the two. So whole warehouse mode, sub-in mode, real-time settlement. Now, I guess it's about understanding the key function, the core role they play. Okay, the role they play. So when we talk of whole warehouse mode, first, whole warehouse mode assists in buying margins from first call to the fourth call. First call, it works on first call to the fourth call. It buys them together and sells them in whole, right? As the name itself defines. Now, with the sub-in mode real-time settlement, it buy assets from the fifth call to infinity. Buy assets or margin call from fifth call to what? Infinity. Now, if you are asking for which one can bring your trade out of the market very fast when the market goes against you, especially on the spot market, then it will personally, or it will be sub-in mode real-time settlement. It will be sub-in mode real-time settlement. So with sub-in mode real-time settlement, what it does is the profit that you make is distributed to the market. Okay, and there is a reason behind that, right? It's distributed back to the market. And after distributing it back to the market, what is it going to you to do? It's up to draw the average price. Let me use AP, average price, closer to the current price of the assets. And once this happens, the easiest way on the spot market, the easiest way a trade can be sold out of the market, especially when the average price is very far, it can be drawn closer to the current price of the asset, so that your trade can be sold faster in the market, right? So if we ask which of the strategy mode can help in bringing you out of market very fast, that is very, very fast, then that is sub-in mode real time. Sub-in mode. The reason why it's sub-in mode is that with sub-in mode, you are not going to get the profits, and that profits will be distributed to ensure your average price would be closer to the current price. So please read your question. It's rather sub-in mode, right? Notwithstanding, sub-in mode real-time settlement is good because you get your profits and it will also build up for you, right? But at the same time, all of them are capable of doing work of bringing you out of the market. But in terms of profit, I guess mode. In terms of profits, you can talking about of the market very fast. And I believe sub-in mode is good. All right. So pen beats, I believe your question has been answered. Okay, so Race is saying your energy, bro. Mano is really energizing. Ha 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 ha. All right. I hope you can. Please, I want more to go over the setting of. So I want Coach Mo to go over the setting of Fibonacci again. I want Coach Mo to go over the setting of Fibonacci again. Okay, so let me see. Okay, let's proceed. Let's proceed. So I want Coach Mo to go over there. All right, thank you. Noted. So my dear want to know more about the Fibonacci. So I don't know, either you still want a lesson on Fibonacci or which of them, a setting of Fibonacci again. Please, can you clarify it a little bit? A setting on Fibonacci. So on TradingView, if you want to get a setup on Fibonacci, first you have to go to TradingView. Okay. So when you get to TradingView, so Fibo extension. So I wish now let's wait for the for it to load. Okay, so over here you tap on this. If you want the setup, how you will let it appear in your game, just tap here. So let's do that together. You click on it, you click on indicators. Okay, click on indicators. After clicking on indicators, search for Fibo. So so that is what I'm saying. We have auto Fibo extension and then also auto Fibo retracement, so Fibonacci retracement and extension. So actually, I guess if you would be able to become a little bit clearer now, you may be able to come a little bit. All right, so let me see the next question. Let me check out the next question. Okay, so what time frame should be considered when pricing a short and a what? And what do you think? I'm not getting your question. So what time frame would be considered when presetting a short? So if I get you right, what time frame can be best considered when you want to short a trade, right? Right. If that is what you are trying to mean, please, when you're asking the question, kindly express it very well so that it can be well understood. Okay. So what time frame should be considered? Now, if you have been joining most of the sessions about the time frames and how it's, I said we have different traders and how they use the time frame. You have people who focuses on using 4 hour time frame, 4 hour time frame, or let me shortcut it. That is 4 TF. And then also people who uses 1 hour time frame. Okay, 1 hour time frame, and then 15-minute time frame. 15-minute time frame, right? Also use 15 hour, 30 minutes, and then also 15 minutes. And others also use 30 minutes, 50 minutes, and then 5 minutes. 30 minutes, 15 minutes, and then 5 minutes. Now, if we're a scalper, or if you just want a short-term price swing or price movement to short the market, maybe 30 minutes, 15 minutes will be okay. But it's always good to read the chart from a higher time frame. And when you talk of a higher time frame, that is the charts within the upper range where market begins to form, the formation of the market the formation of the market starts before it will get to the lower time frame. So you can take your time, you read the 4 hour time frame, the 1 hour time frame, then the 15-minute time frame, or 1 hour time frame, 15 minutes, then you make your decision. So if you want to check on how to make entries, first read the chart from 1 hour time frame to 15-minute time frame. It's okay for you. All right. So I believe this would help solve part of your question if I got you right. Right. So I have set my futures accounts in isolated, but some coins are being indicated as cross in Binance as I trade them. Why? I have set my future account in isolated, but some coins are being indicated as cross in Binance. Maybe you did not set all of them to isolated. Maybe you did not set all of them to isolated. Since you set it up, now there are every day different coins are added to the system, and unless otherwise you start to go through all the coins on Binance and you place them on what on isolated. But mostly, if you trade on a coin on isolated, it will be on isolated forever. But if you don't turn it, or if you've never traded on that particular coin, it can change at any time. That is it. It can change at any time. So it's two things: either maybe you've never traded on that particular coin and you forgot to turn it off to cross, or you did not add it up to the coins that you are supposed to change it to isolated. So please go over and check it again. Go and check it again. All right. So hello leader. When I'm trading futures and let's say I have like 3 trades running, here is my question. When one trade is going to be liquidated, does it affect all the running trades? Does it affect all the running trades? Now it depends. It depends. Now, it will affect all the running trades on this first condition. That is one. Listen, it will affect all the running trades on this first condition. So this is the first condition. That is one. If you are using cross margin, if you are using cross margin, then automatically it will affect all the 3 trades in the market. But if you are using isolated margin, it's only one trade that will be what will be out of the market. Okay, out of the market, right? It's only one that will be out of the out of the market. So take note. Isolated margin, then it's only one that will be out of the market. So take notice of that. All right. Now let me see. Okay. Let me see next question. So I believe you get it clear now. So Chadwick is vulnerable. All right. Notice. So in looking for the coin to analyze, where else can I look apart from dropped coins in Royal Kill? In looking for the coin to analyze, where else can I look apart from dropped coins in Royal Kill? Now, it should be known. I believe you are maybe a new person to the system. We do what we call technical analysis training every day. That is from Monday to Friday. From Monday to Friday, we do technical where we teach traders where they can analyze signals. So if you want to know where, I guess in looking for the coin to analyze, where else can I look apart from dropped? So if you want to know where you can get to analyze signals, places like TradingView, you can go there to analyze signals. You can also use places like analytical tools like CoinGlass, CryptoBubble, and then also CoinMarketCap to analyze your signals yourself, right? Or to analyze the coins yourself. So if you ask of where, these are the places that you can go to analyze signals. All right, thank you. So please kindly can you explain how overbought and oversold those are tapped within CoinGlass? Can you explain how overbought and oversold assets are tapped within CoinGlass? So let's go to CoinGlass. Now, this is CoinGlass. Okay, this is CoinGlass. Now on CoinGlass, we have the charts here. Let me use blue. So now we have below, we have 10, okay? And you can see oversold. Hope you can see it. Oversold. We have weak. Now, let's see. Over here, we have strong. And then also overbought. Overbought. So if you want to tap to know where overbought coins are located, from this 70 region to the 90 region, they are the overbought coins. They are the overbought. And then from 70 below is what is strong, that is buying zone. And then from that zone, 40 below is what is weak, selling zone. Then below what is the oversold. Below is the what is the oversold region, right? The oversold region. So if you ask, these are where you can tap. No. So over here, when you look at this particular assets, for instance, BNB and Co, they are presently at the oversold. Sorry, overbought zone. Drifts down, bearer, near, all of these assets are the oversold. How am I saying oversold? Overbought zone. So take notice of that. All right, I believe that will help us assist in answering your question. So can you please show how to set time zone in TradingView? Can you please assist to show how you can set time zone in TradingView? All right, so on TradingView, let me see if you don't have oversight over it. Then, so over here, we have settings, right? We have settings. Let me see if I don't have oversight on that. So more settings. Okay. Okay. So I guess I'm having oversight. Times. Hold on. I guess the thing I'm having oversight over this. Hold on. I guess I'll take time and go through. I'll still get back to this. Okay. So please, the person who asked of this question, I'll still go back. The information are too many. I'll still go back and then get it for you, right? Okay. So let me see who asked that question. Yeah, so NM. I'll get back and then get you that. Okay. I have to take time. So which technical indicators are most reliable when using Royal Kill for sports or futures trading? And how can beginners interpret them effectively? How can beginners interpret them effectively? All right, so we have about 10 indicators, okay, technical indicators. And if asked of reliable, all of them are reliable, okay, all of them. But if you are user friendly, those ones that are commonly used by traders are moving averages, moving average convergence, divergence. So we have the moving average. Let me list them for you. That is MA, moving average. We also have MACD, that is moving average convergence, divergence. So moving average, MACD, RSI, and then what again? So and then we also have stochastic RSI. Okay, stochastic RSI. They are all good indicators to combine to be used, right? And then where can you analyze them effectively? Let me see your question, the top up of it. How can beginners interpret them effectively? Yes, if you want to know how to interpret them, I guess you have to join the Zoom meetings, especially with regards to um, technical analysis. That is where we learn how to interpret signals, okay, or how to interpret what we call indicators or technical analysis. Or so, in the case of you knowing how to effectively understand these indicators, it's a full training session. Okay, it's a full training where you a full training session where you will be able to learn and understand how to use all those indicators, right? So if you want to get an effective interpretation of all those sessions, then I believe you have to be joining the training sessions. And we also have the recorded versions or recorded lessons on YouTube. That is Royal Q Revolution. We have the recorded lessons on Royal Q Revolution YouTube channel, which I encourage you should go there and watch. We've done series of lessons on all those indicators you are asking, and it will help you. All right, so Charles Lechu is saying a lesson on Fibonacci again, please. A lesson on Fibonacci again. Then on this, I would recommend that you kindly come to YouTube. If it's about full lesson, then I guess this session is only an hour session. Okay. So if you want a full lesson on what do we call on, let me see. So come to Royal KO Revolution and search for the lesson. Okay, search for the lesson. Believe, search, take your time and search for the lesson. So most of the session that you've done, smart money concepts explained. So glance through this, and there is a lesson on Fibonacci that was taught by Coach Musa. That was taught by Coach Musa. So you take your time. So okay, take your time and come here. Glance through to see, you see all the lessons that have been recorded so far. We are all here, and I believe it will help you. If only if it's about full lesson, a lesson on Fibonacci again, then that will be of more help, right? Okay, so please. All right, am I back? Am I back here?
Yes. Yes, you're back.
So the questions are off. Those asking the questions, please get back to, or you can also raise your hand. You can also raise your hand, or you type your question in the chat box. All the questions are off. Please, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Can you hear
you.
me?
Yes, we
All
can hear
right.
you.
All right. Okay, that is awesome. Okay, so please raise your hand, ask your question, or type your. We see all the questions that you typed. Everything is. So please out for me where to put stop loss and how to put TP1, TP2, TP5, sports trading and futures. All right, so Tracy, you want to know how to put TP1, TP2, TP5 in sports and futures trading. Now, let me explain something to you. I believe my screen is being shared. Okay, so, all right. Now, before I'll go to Real Kill, but actually, I don't have any ongoing trade to demonstrate. but let's see how we do that. Okay, now you see most of the signal may come, maybe you see TP1, 2, 3, 5, and blah blah blah, you see there, right? That does not mean that you should enter 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a range that the analyst has given you. He said the take profit is maybe from 1% to 6%, which simply means the first take profit is 1%. The second one may be 2%, the third one may be 3%, and then the last one too may be 2%, which in all adding up will give you 6%, right? So what he is trying to tell you is you can decide on any of them to go. If it happens that it triggers, you make your profit, right? That is what is meant by TP. So in total, so for instance, let's go to the signal platform. Let's go to the signal platform. For the sake of this, let me do this, okay? So let me see. Okay. So one world. All right. For instance, we have the signal platform here. Let's look at it. Very good. For instance, you have these signals here. Now, this is something simple to understand. The total percentage, listen, the total take profit is 7%. Okay, 7%. Out of the 7%, maybe you can decide to go for 1% out of the 7%, which simply means you are going for maybe the first take profit. Someone can decide that, okay, I'm going for the second take profit. Another person too can decide that I'm going for the third take profit. That does not mean that you are entering there. Do you get it? But you are deciding. If the last person decides to go for the fourth take profit, it simply means he's going for 7% straight. He said the full take profit. So from the TP1 to TP4 is giving you 7%. So everything is expressed in what is expressed in percentages, right? Everything has been not expressed in percentages. Notwithstanding, if you decide not to enter this percentage, but you want to enter the act, here is it. There is what you can. Let me have a hodling coin. Let me see if I can get it for the rest to demonstrate it. So let me see. Tracy, I believe you are getting a concept. Let me switch off account so that, okay. All right. Now, see my screen. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Okay, let's proceed. Let me see if you can see my screen. Oh, am I out of the meeting? Because it seems no one is with me here. Or I'm with no one. Am I with no one or no one is with me? Is my screen visible? Is my screen visible? Is my screen visible? All right. Okay. All right. So very good. Now, let's assume this is a trade. Okay. This is a trade. If it happens in an actual sense, I want to enter this exact take profit. Okay. If it happens in an actual sense, I want to enter this exact take profit. First, I have to get the assets. So I'm going to use my hodling coin to demonstrate to you. Okay. So now, okay. So tap on this particular trade. So after tapping on it, or is it network or what? After tapping on it, right. Okay. All right. So after tapping on it, click on what? Click on close. Right. Very good. Now you can see after clicking on close, you realize that they said enter trigger what? Trigger price. Trigger price. So I will come here. That is after you are done setting up the trade, right? You come here. Where is it? So this is what you are going to do. You come here, you check since you are trading on this particular asset, you just look at it. If you want to trade, oh, why? I believe you are following. If you intend to trade on the fourth TP, listen, this is the fourth or the fifth TP. Okay, this is the fifth TP here. So if you decide, you can, the thing is, you cannot enter all these ones at a go. Your responsibility is to just choose one out of the five. So if you still want all the five, then come and enter this. That is all. I don't know if Trace you understand. I don't know if each and every one of you understand what we are saying. If you want to enter if you want to make all the 6%, then you have to enter the last TP. Which simply means the person who will go for this second TP will make profits and get out of the market before you. The person who will enter this will get out of the market before you. You will be the last person to exit out of the market. If it happened the market couldn't get to this end, maybe you may be liquidated or you may stag in the market, right? That is all. So at the end of the day, if I want to enter this particular take profits, I'll just look at the value, the last TP. I'll just come to trigger price, that is 50.2. So I'll just come here, come to the trigger price, and then enter 50 what? 50 point what? 0.2. So over here, for instance, this particular asset is what? Is torn. So if I come to enter 50, it simply means I'm expecting torn to rise to $50.2 before my trade will be triggered as profit, and that is going to give me a profit of around 13,994. That is when torn gets to $50 because I'm on long. Do you get it? So this will be my take profit. My take profit is going to be 50 points or 50.2. Tracy, do you get it now? So I'm not going to enter TP1. So how do I the TP1 is so I come here, I enter 10. If I enter 10, I can't get back again to enter 15. Tracy, do you get it? And I believe everyone also gets it in the same manner, right? Let me see, where is the meeting itself? So let me clear off this. All right. I believe you get it now. Do you get it? Let me know if you get it. If you understand what we are saying, give me one in the chat. Let me know if you understand what we are saying. Give me one in the chat. All right. All right. So mostly, you see, when a signal is dropped, you see these things, you'll be like, oh, how do I also enter all this trade? And you say, no, please. Which part of it? Which part of you don't get? Hmm? Which part of it again? Let me know. Which part of it? It's about entering a signal, right? let me see. He said that one is not 50, it's 0.2. Really? Then I guess I didn't see. Either 0.2 or 50. At the end of the day, that is what you are entering. Okay. It simply means enter that value there. It simply means enter that value there. Right? Trace, do you get it? Simply means enter that what? Enter that value there. So if you want to have your peace of mind, there is no need you going there to, where is it? Can you see my screen? There is no need you going here to enter, or you coming here to enter all the value there. The simplest thing you can do, it has been expressed in percentage already, right? It has been expressed in what? Expressed in percentage. So all what you can do is to just come here, you look at it. Very good. So over here you can see, okay, I get it. So this is TP1, which is 0.1982. The next one too, so this is the third TP is 0.2. So I didn't see. You see, I even didn't see. So over here it's 0.1. The TP5 is 0.2110. Right? So what we are saying is, look at it. It simply means the last take profit is going to give you 6%. Now, when you look at this particular trade, look at what the analyst is saying. I saw something at the down here. Very good. Look at it. He said first TP. Look at it. He said, okay, that one rather is rather SL. So let's proceed with different one. Let me see. So over here, you can realize that the take profit is the last take profit is 0.21. The first one is 0.1. So it's either you are going to enter the figure or you use the percentage. So the first percentage is 1%, right? So either I enter this or I enter the percentage, they are all the same. I don't know if you get it. And in your actual trade settings, you use percentages, so they are all what? They are all the same. So if someone enter take profit of 0.2, 0.2110, and then another person also enter 6%, they will all profit. So hope clear. Hope it's clear. So what will happen if I take profit of 3% and then I set take profit? If you take profit TP4, it simply means you are going to make profit on the TP4. Not actually, it cannot even work way. You get it? If you say take profit of 3%, you go for TP4, profit you increased your trigger price. You've increased it, so you're not going to make 3%. You're going to make profit on the 4% or the TP4. Whatever percentage it is expressed, that is what you are going to earn, right? All right, so I believe you get it. So now, where do you enter the stop loss? Where do you enter the stop loss? All right, so I'll get there. Let me see. All right, please, if I take a coin from, let's say, CryptoBubbles, should I analyze it to TradingView or I take it directly to trade? Take example of green bubble. So a coin on a CryptoBubble is just explaining to you who are in control, who presently takes charge of that particular coin, either its volume, maybe it has rise or it is dropping, either it is dropping or it is rising. Do you get it? So if it's risen or if the asset has risen so far, you'll be able to see that, okay, then I should go on uptrend, which is long. If it has also dropped, you should know that I can go on what? I can go on short. So every good trader wouldn't always base one wouldn't base on his decision on just one side of the what market. So you just get the coin on CoinBubble or CryptoBubble. You go to your TradingView app to analyze it using other indicators, and that one can even help you to make a solid decision. All right. Then, yes, is there any possibility that the trade might not reach 5? Yes, there is always a possibility that only the first take profit can trigger, and then the rest wouldn't trigger, right? Because market does not always flows in one direction. There is a possibility, but then the analyst has analyzed the signals and he's indicating what could happen. It's an expectation. Listen, it is an expectation based on analysis. It may happen that that expectation may be triggered. It may happen or it may not happen. That is the meaning of technical analysis. That is the reason why we say that no technical analysis is 100% accurate. No technical analysis is 100% accurate. You've analyzed something, but that does not mean that that is all what it is. Do you get it? Very good. Now, the reason why, notwithstanding, if you want to use stop loss, so stop how to use stop loss in your trade. Hmm. So, as some people, they won't join meeting. You'll be doing meeting and they will just be calling. Now, if you want to set a stop loss, just like how you entered your trigger price, the same thing you enter your stop loss. So you come here, you look at the stop loss value. This is your stop loss value. This is it. So you just get back here and then you enter your stop loss value too as well. So this is 0 point what? 0 point, let me see, 0.19. So you enter it 0.19, then you do what? You confirm, right? 0.19, then you do what? You confirm. That is the meaning of the stop loss, right? So you just come to React, you click on close, you enter it. So the same place you enter your take profit or your trigger price, that is the exact place you also enter your stop loss. That is all. Let me go back before you let me close this, my precious trade. All right. Please, how do I know when it sells off completely? How do I know when it sells off completely? When a trade is sold out of the market, it wouldn't be in royal queue again. When your trade is sold out of when it's sold out of the market, it wouldn't be in royal queue again, right? So you wouldn't see it. Or you're talking about these signals. How will I know? How will you know if it's sold off completely? If you are talking about this, then I can tell you that for analyzing signals, there is no way you can know it completely. Can stop loss be used in both isolated and then cross margin? Yes, it can be used. Yes, it can be used. But for the sake of learning purpose, let me tell you this. For the sake of learning purpose, let me tell you this. Personally, like I've told you, I don't use stop loss in my trading, and my tradings are very well. Yeah, I don't use stop loss in my trading. And those of you that I've been teaching, you know, right? Basically, the analogy of stop loss is simple. Yes, so it is the same whether you use stop loss or take profits. Yes. So the analogy of stop loss is simple. Now, believe that stop loss, you went into a trade of what? A trade with a capital of. Yes, it's being recorded. The meeting is being recorded. Now, you went into a trade with a capital of $10. You went in because you want to risk $10 to make what? To make maybe $20. Now, if you know you cannot afford to lose all the $10, then do calculations and know that I cannot afford to lose all the $10. So I can afford to lose maybe $20 in the market. Why do I go into the market with $10? Because I want to make profit on the what? On the $10, right? That is the reason I'm risking. So in the first place, whatever money I go in the market with, I am risking that money. So the idea of stop loss is simple. Listen, the idea of stop loss is this. I went into the market with $10, but yet I'm afraid that I will lose the $10. So I decided, okay, then if the market is going against me, if my trade should close automatic. Stop loss is not profit. I came in because I want to use $10 to make money. Now, my mentality is that because I want to reduce my risk, so I don't want to lose all the $10. If it happens that things doesn't go in my favor, then $5 gets here. If I lose $5, then I should close the trade should be closed automatic. It simply means now listen, if what if comes in, what if I lose $5? So I want to prevent myself from losing all the $10. Now, today you enter the trade, you close the trade at loss because you don't want to lose all the $10. The next day, you open a trade, you close the trade because you don't want to lose $5. What it simply means is that I have opened the chances for me to be losing money consistently. Meanwhile, I came in the market with $10 to risk $10 to make money. Simply, I'm well prepared, right? Now, the next thing is that the market can maybe, listen, the stop loss assumption is maybe, and the profit assumption is also maybe. So the person with $10, okay, and then the person with the stop loss, there are two people, one with stop loss, another person with no stop loss. The market could go against me to maybe $9, then it rises back for me to make my $20 profit, right? Which simply means I'm not going to lose this $10. But because I am afraid once the market goes against me $5, I have closed the trade. That is the meaning of stop loss. Once the trade goes against me $5, the close should be trade. Meanwhile, the probability that maybe the market will just go against me $9, then it rises back for me to make my $20. But because I am afraid, I just jump here, then I run away. I jump here, I run away. The person who would be able to stand in the market to wait while the market is going against him till the $9, he will make the profits, and I would never make shishi in the market. I don't know if you understand. I don't know if you understand. If you understand that what I'm talking about, give me one in the chat. Let me know if you understand what I'm talking about. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is the difference between using a stop loss and not using a stop loss. Do you get it? Very well. Very well. Very well. So that is the idea. So personally, if I'm going into a trade, I know I'm a bold man. I've made that decision. I want to make profit. That's the reason I came into this market. So for me to come in with a stop loss simply means I don't want to make the profits again. For me to come in with that idea of the stop loss simply means, listen, I don't want to do to make that profit again. I'm afraid of making the profit that I expect to make. Very well. So let's see. Now, can stop loss be used in both? Yes, it can be used. So is it the same whether, okay, so I guess I've answered these questions. So please, if trade go against them, it will eat the $8 first buying amount. Will it affect MC money? What is MC money? Are you talking about market money or what? Come with clear this thing. Will it affect the MC money? What is the MC money? If trade go against them, it will eat the $8 first buying amount. Will it affect MC money? I'm not getting your question, Tracy. Come again. So is it necessary to use stop loss when trading on spot, since there won't be any loss on spot? So there is no need for you to bury yourself for stop loss anyway. So in the same way, if you're also using stop loss on the spot market, that is, you just want to find a way to be for you to be executed out of the market, right? So the idea of stop loss, when you study smart money concepts, you study smart traders, and you study how quant trading works, realize that stop loss analogy is very stupid. Should I use the word foolishness, right? Meanwhile, you came into risk and you said no. If you know you can't afford to risk all the money, then reduce your risk by providing the money you can afford to risk. So now the stop loss says, no, I want to risk $10, but I'm afraid of losing the $10. So let me now risk $5. Then why don't you come in the market with the $5? Am I making sense? Am I making sense? All right. So if a trade is going against you and you have extra funds, is it advisable / profitable to continue adding margin calls? Yes. In the futures market, what's help you to be in the market is more capital. So it's always advisable to add more funds so that you can be able to make more profits, right? Yeah. Okay. So the person said, I don't understand. I believe you understand now. Say, how can we take profit of 10% on the first position and be able to keep having sub sales while waiting for our 10% of first position? I'm not getting you, my dear. How can we take profit of 10% on the first position? Now, one thing about the futures trading is that 1% means 10%. Okay? 1% take profits. If you see 1%, it simply means 10%. So the 6% that you've seen, the take profit, the last take profit, which is going to give you 6%, simply means you are going to earn 60%. That is what it means. 1% simply means 10%, 2% means 20%, 60% means 6% means
If you can hear me, bro, Emmanuel, we've lost you. Your audio is very static. At times you're on and at times you're off. I hope you can hear me. Guys, I think we've lost bro Emmanuel. Can you just give him time to rejoin? I think he has issues with his network. Thank you.
I'm going to lose that money. All right. Am I here?
Yes, and you're welcome.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Sorry, guys. I guess sometimes the network disturbs. Let's proceed. So, but anytime I go, the network takes me out of the meeting. all your questions also wipes out. Okay, it wipes off. So please, I urge you ask your questions back. So I have NM is asking, say please, can you explain the concept of hedging and the right time to hedge? The concept of when we talk of hedging, hedging is simple. Okay, hedging is simple. Now this is how it works. Mm, In the case of hedging a trade, okay, when you say you are hedging a trade, it simply means the market is going on two directions. The market is going on. We have long and short, and you've long the trade already. Yet you want to find opportunity to also short it, right? On the same asset. So let's assume I'm trading on Solana. If I decide and I say I'm hedging, I'm going to go on what? I'm going to go on short, right? I'm going to go on what? I'm going to go on short. Let's say I decide to hedge Solana. That means I'm going to short Solana as well. Now, when can I make that entry? We've stated about trading a market structure. So you just have to first analyze the signal to know if there has been a change of character, right? When the market change character, you can decide to do what? Go in the market and proceed to do what? Maybe short the trade. I don't know if you get it. Right. Okay, so let me take the next question. Um, okay. So please can you retake us on how to use TradingView to confirm trading using MACD loss algo? Can you please retake us on how to use TradingView to confirm trading using MACD? How to use TradingView to confirm trading? I'm not getting you, my dear. I'm not getting you. Are you talking about how to use MACD on TradingView? Because TradingView is a general platform. So, are you talking about how to use MACD on TradingView or what? Can you come again? So, please, how do one hodl a coin? And in case my fuel finishes along the line, will Royal Kill allow the continuation of my trade? Yes, of course, they can allow you to continue the trade. Now, when we say someone is hodling a coin on Royal Kill, it's simple. It's just about setting up the trade and then pausing it. So let me share my screen. This is a trade. If we say you are holding a coin, this particular trade, for instance, you see it's in the market, okay? Now, if I tap on this trade and I click on pause, I've hedged the trade. So let's proceed. So you see, I hate this. You people, some of you don't join those people that have been calling and interrupting my network. If you don't join the meeting, stop distracting. Hmm? Right. So your questions, let us get back because it's already off. I'm not seeing any question here again. So please, how is it I trade the same coin on hodling on spots/futures market? Yes, of course, it's possible to do that. It's possible. So someone's asking, can you explain the effects of recent rate cuts by the Fed Reserve on the crypto market? And are we to expect another rate cut before we enter the bull run? And the answer is no, we are not expecting any further rate cuts. Now, on the issue of cuts, it's simple. On the issue of the rate cuts, it's very simple. And how do I even start explaining these things to my crypto traders? Okay, so this is how it works. Okay, so it was cut that was last this year, this last 3 days, right? September 2025, right? Okay, so which was having a basis of 25 basis points, which is 0.25%, right? So the Fed cut a rate of 25 basis points, which is 0.25%. In this case, when they do that, it's bring the Fed funds rate range to around 4% to 4.5% or something. Now, when the Fed does, the main reason is that they want to weakening the labor market. Do you get it? They want to weakening the labor market concerning maybe about how the jobs they want the jobs gains and others in the what in the economy. So when they do that, listen, when they're able to cut that rate, it will help inflation to raise. Okay, it will help inflation to do to rise, and I think it will help the economy to do to grow as well. So mostly the main reason why the Fed cuts rates, especially this particular time, is to ensure that they can be able to stabilize the economy. That is in terms of what inflation. Do you get it? Now, when this happen, when the Fed cut rates, more people will begin to get job, they will get money to invest. So it boosts investors' with confidence. Do you get it? When they refuse to cut the rates, most people will be unemployed because there will be hyperinflation or is it deflation, and it will affect a lot of people, leading to reducing their jobs, and then also their financial living will also be messed. When this happen, this is the only thing that will happen. If you have investments elsewhere, you would have to go and withdraw your funds. Do you get it? You have to go and withdraw your funds. So in the case of crypto, how does these things relate to crypto? Okay, how does these things do what relate to crypto? Now, mind you, they are investors. When people are excited, people make decisions based on what they have, right? So if the inflation or if the economy is good, people would invest more in different things like stocks, bonds, and digital assets, right? So when it happens like that, when the weakening labor or when the labor is weakening and a lot of people can get access to jobs, it helps the economy to do or to grow, and more investors can be able to invest in different digital assets like crypto and others, right? So maybe I just don't want to use other economic terms to confuse people. So I guess that little explanation would assist you to understand how the Fed cut rate and then its impact on the crypto markets. So say if I long a coin and I use $10, 5x, that is $50. When actually will I know I'm making loss or profit? When actually will I know I'm making loss or profit? So if you have $10 and you are using 5x, that is $50. Yes. When actually will I know I'm making profit or loss? So always, Tracy, you set up a trade on a spot. If it is in green, you are in profit. If it is in red, you are in loss. It's simple as that. Please kindly re-answer the question due to poor network. I have opened a trade with robots on spot for the past 24 hours and the trade is yet to settle. What should I do? The trade is currently at a floating loss. Yes, so when you open a trade and it hasn't been sold, exercise patience to wait. 24 hours is still not bad at all. Exercise patience to wait for the trade to be sold. There is nothing wrong with your trade, neither the market. Just take notice that the market has not been in your direction yet. And when it rise, you make your profit. Okay, so you mean MC is margin calls. I never knew MC is margin calls. Okay. So how do I trade the same coin I'm hodling, please? So if I'm hodling a coin, like you asked, if I'm hodling a coin on the spot, can you trade it on the futures? And I said yes. But if I'm hodling the same coin, for instance, you're hodling Pepe or Thousand Sacks or maybe Ton or Solana, you cannot trade it. You can't trade it on spot unless maybe on futures. Yeah. Is there any person who might have understood about how to set overbought and oversold coins in the CoinGlass app? He or she can just share ideas with me in my WhatsApp inbox after this session because I had network problems, so I left like by more than 45 minutes. All right, so I guess the issue of CoinGlass has been explained over and over and over and over. So please, no one is getting into your inbox. Go to YouTube, go and watch the video, right? Go to YouTube, go and watch the video there. All the lessons are on YouTube. Get time, sit up and learn, and it will help you to understand better. So I asked before, if market goes against me, I will lose my first buying amount. Will I lose my first buy in amount or will be loss effects? Will the loss affect my margin calls money I set? All right. Now, this is simple. If you set up a trade, when liquidation happens, does the liquidation only triggers your first buying amount or your trade or your margin calls? This is it. Now, it depends. When we say first buying amount, that is the money you've exposed to the market initially, your initial money you've exposed to the market, right? Margin calls are money that is yet to be bought. Okay. Immediately margin calls is buy, it becomes part of your buying amount. That is the money you've bought so far. So if you are on cross margin, I've explained this. Listen, if you are on cross margin, any money you've set apart and that money still exists in the futures market, when liquidation happens, all the money could go off in your futures account. Which simply means every money you've set apart, including the one that is in the market, would go off. Sorry. If you are trading with isolated or isolation, mm, isolation, in that case, the money that you've exposed to the market, which happens to be your FBA, would only be the money to go. If margin calls, if let's say, let me properly illustrate this for you to get it clear. Now, this is margin calls. Let's assume I have money here. My money is $100. Okay, $20 is in the market. I'll buy $10, $10, $10, $10. Okay, this is the assumption. Okay, now if this is buy in addition, it becomes part of this plus 10 plus 10, making 30. If the second one is also bought, it becomes plus 10, making 40. So in total, I have $40 in the market. Which simply means when we talk of margin calls, these ones are no longer margin calls. They are part of your buying amount. These are your margin calls. The remaining amount happens to be the margin calls because those are the money you want to still buy in addition. I don't know if you get the idea. So any money that has been added to the market go into the market. Any money that has not been added will be reserved. That is if you are using isolated. If you are using isolated margin, any money that has been added will go. Any money that is still reserved will remain. And if it is cross margin, all the money would go. Right? All the money will do what? Will go. That is for cross margin. All right, let me get back to. Okay, so how can you please set time zone in TradingView? Okay, your question is still pending. Okay, so let me see. Is it true that there is bull run in crypto markets? If yes, when are we expecting it to happen? If yes, when are we expecting it to do what to happen? All right. Now, in the case of bull run, I've explained it over time, right? Now, when we talk of bull run, market follows a cycle. Okay, market follows what? Cycles. Market follows cycles, right? Market follows what? Cycles. So are we in the bull run? The question is, are we in the bull run? I've explained that when altcoins begin to perform better, it simply means the bull run has what? The bull run has happened. In our case, the altcoin index shows about 80% market index, and most of the altcoins are also doing better, which simply means within this season of maybe what do we call this month, next month, mind you, Ethereum has taken a new peak. BNB has also taken a new peak. Now listen, anytime some of these assets gets a new all-time high, it simply means the market is very feverish, that is bullish enough, right? Now, bull market does not mean that every cryptocurrency is pumping. No. But bull market simply means most of the cryptocurrencies are performing better. They are taking a new all-time highs. So the question is, has Bitcoin taken a new all-time high or not? It has taken. Just that we are in anticipation that most of the coins should also take a new all-time high, and they will take. Right? So we are still in the process of bulling. Right? We are still in the process of what? Of bulling. The market keeps taking all-time highs continuously or consistently with time. Okay. So, brother, in bull run, what preparation should I do so that I can benefit with my capital of $1,000? All right. So, in bull run only is for only those who has invested in the market, not those who are yet to invest. If you understand what I'm talking about with all-time high, now when let's assume so, Gabriel, Rose Gabriel, listen. If it happens that Bitcoin rise to let's say $150 today, what will you do? Will you benefit or you won't benefit? Will you benefit or you won't benefit? You won't benefit because you don't have any investment in the market. Do you get it? Now, anytime the market takes a new all-time high, those who benefit are those who prepared themselves, those who has already invested, not those who are yet to invest. That is one tragedy in crypto markets. Most people wait to join the market when we call themselves bull run. Anytime the market rise, don't you know something new has happened in the market? And you don't have any investment in the market. How do you expect to make profits? So those who enjoy what we call the bulls are those who has invested massively in the market, not those who are yet to invest. Take notice. All right. Hello, coach. On a trade in Royal Kill, I always see unrealized P&L and average price. What does it mean? My other question about the entry price and market price, which must trigger to be liquidated. Also, what does ROI mean when I see negative or positive ROI? Now, when we talk of ROI, first let me start from there. When we talk of ROI, it simply means return on investment. Return on investment. So that is every single asset you trade, the profit you make may be a return on what? On that investment. So the percentage that you've made so far on that particular what? Trade. That is the meaning of ROI, the return on investment. Now, market price, which must trigger to be liquidated. Now, it is the liquidation price which triggers for it to be liquidated. So, about the entry price and market price, which one must be triggered? Okay, so if I get you right, you're asking of entry price and market price. Now, for entry price, that is the amount of money that, or the price you enter the market with, right? And then the market price. So when the market price trigger your liquidation price, okay, when the market price trigger your liquidation price, that is when liquidation happens. So actually liquidation price is given, but it happens that the market still goes against the original price, still goes, so it drops against your liquidation price. That is when you will be liquidated. Then P&L. So on a trade in Royal Q, I always see unrealized P&L, average price. What does it mean? When you talk of P&L, that is profit and loss. So when you see green P&L, that is the profit you are making. And then when you see red P&L, it simply means the loss you are making or you are incurring. And then average price, when you talk of average price, average price is just like entry price, the price at which you entered the market, the price at which you did what? You entered the market. How can you please show how to set time zone in TradingView? So that should be the last thing that I'll handle. Like I said, it has escaped me actually. So how do I hold a coin leader? So I just demonstrated that. I said you set up a trade, you pause it. You set up a trade. Once you click on the pause, the coin is on hold. All right. So when we enter bear market, can we still be making profits on Royal Q trading with our bots? Yes, and the answer is 100% yes. We can be making profits when we enter into bear markets. Yes, and there are so many strategies we are going to use to make profit. And even in bear markets, the market will be more profitable. The market will be more profitable because with bears, the markets barely rise. Do you get it? With bears, the market barely rise, and you'll be shorting the market like abnormal people. You'll be shorting the market anyhow, and that is why you're making profits. You know, most of the markets drop more than its rise. If the market rise today, the next morning you see that it will drop, right? So going on short in the market is always profitable, except the market is clear for long. So let me see. Sir, I want to know at what stage will I say I'm going to be liquidated in a long trade of five of $10 5x? Is at what time will I stay lost in the trade? At what time will I stay lost in the trade? So, Tracy, today you've been the longest person with asking many questions. Okay, so now, and feel free to ask. Okay, so now in the issue of um liquidation, we said we have what you call liquidation price or liquidated price. Okay, so a price will be given. When we talk of liquidation price, I believe you can see my screen, right? When we talk of liquidation price, this is what we are talking about. Let me see. Let me talk about your liquidation price for you. So for instance, you see this particular trade. This has been here for long because I'm modeling it and I'm waiting for magic to happen. I'm modeling this trade and I'm waiting for magic to happen. Wait for it to load and let me show you where you can see your liquidation price. Okay, since it's not appearing, let me demonstrate it to you. Since it's not appearing, let me demonstrate it to you. Now, let's assume you are trading on long. The name of the asset is called ton. Okay, ton. Now, you are on long, the price is $2. So you are going this direction. So they'll give you liquidation price of, let's say, $0.5, which simply means when the asset drops to 0.5, when the market drops to $0.5, you are going to this direction. No, listen, this is your direction. But when the market drops to this direction, that is $0.5, you will be liquidated. So this becomes your liquidation price. So until this price triggers, you will still be in the market. Until this price triggers, you'll still be in the market. So I believe, Tracy, you get it. So this will be your liquidation price, 0.5. So until, even if it gets $1 and still you will still be in the market. It doesn't matter, no matter how the market goes against you, provided your liquidation price is still standard in the market, you are also standard. You will be enjoying your trade. Hope you get it. Hope you get it. Hope you get it. How to measure a take profit on a coin after the technical analysis. After the technical analysis. In hodling, is it better to hold in Royal Queue or in your exchange? So hold in Royal Queue. Hold in Royal Queue. What good time to hold? Is it bear or ranging? What coins are better for hodling? So in the case of hold in your Royal Queue, buy the assets, set up the trade, and pause it. Simple. Leave it there. It will take time. You realize that you are in profit when the time is due for you to make profit. What good time to hodl coins? Is it bear? Now, it depends. When the market goes down, it's good to buy so that you can make profit when it rise. So in bear markets, it's good to hodl, but over here in the long bear market, if you don't have patience, the market will test your patience because the market will continue to dip and dip and dip. So if you have money, bear market is good because you get assets at cheaper price. Now remember, 4 years ago or 4 years ago, a lot of people got, even BTC even dropped to is it 20,000, 30,000, right? And a lot of people get that opportunity. Is it a must to put liquidation price? No, liquidation price is given by the trade, not you. Liquidation price is given by the trade or the setup trade. It's automatic, not you. You're not the one to set it up. So leader, can you hold a running trade in futures? Yes. But it's still the market can go against you. Yes, the same with shorts. Yeah, the same with shorts. So the market can go against you. If the markets go against, if you see, unlike the spot where you pause the trade and it's relaxed. In the futures market, you pause the trade, it still keeps running. Yeah, it still keeps running. So let me see. What good time to hodl and what coins are better for hodl? So if you've been getting the technical analysis class, I've been talking about, we have blue chip coins or chain coins like Solana, Ethereum, Ton, Avalanche, that is Avax, Seal, all those coins. The chain or yeah, chain coins or utility tokens, utility coins, they will help you. So how to measure, and then how to time zone. Then let me see. I guess most of the questions has been answered clearly. So over here, if you want to know how to measure, it's simple. I'm only going to show you the measuring tool. So come here, click on the drawing. This is it. Click on it. Click on the, you can see measure. Okay, measure. So you click on it. Now if you want to measure, you can proceed to do what to measure. So I don't know what you want to measure, but if, let's assume you want to go down, yes, you have it here. So this is it, right? Whatever you want to measure, you have it. If you are going on long measuring tool, you have it, right? So if you want to measure, just go there, then get your measuring tool and measure. That is all right. I believe it's helpful. I believe then the person on time zone, the thing is that the thing has escaped me. So let me see settings. Let me go to settings. Okay. Charts. I have this is settings though. So come to more settings. Let me see. Okay, click on more settings at the down here. So you help me do that, guys. I just want to locate his time zone for him. Let me see. Okay. Mm. So personally, I guess time, um, the 24-hour time format, right? So you either click on our 12 hours time format, you choose any of them. But I don't think this is what you're asking for. I know I really know what you're asking for, but the thing is it has escaped me. Hmm. Okay. Let me see. Right, maybe I have to take time to the thing has scattered in my brain, right? And yeah, teaching is not easy. Hmm. Teaching is not what it's not easy. And the information, the little things you do forget them. Uh, I'll take time to get this for you. So I'll take time to get it for you. Let me see. I think I'm stressing my brain. Well, please, if any one of you can assist, just drop the information in the chat box and let's proceed. My brain is my brain is tired. Huh? Okay, someone saying click on more settings. Click on more settings. Then on more settings, what again? On more settings, what again? Because I'm not seeing it there. The brain is tired. You see, from 4:30 a.m. Ghana time, right? Leader, what if you pause your trade and it still hits the liquidation? Okay, let me see. What if you pause your trade and it hits the liquidation price? Do you get liquidated? Yes, you get liquidated. So me personally, I will tell you in futures, it's not advisable to set to pause a trade. In future, it is not advisable to pause a trade in futures. Listen, it is not advisable to pause a trade in futures. It is better to increase your take profits. If you want more profits, just increase your take profits and wait more in the market than pausing trade. Mm. The road to your wise is enough. Please, how to use the trading view? Okay, so you are the reason I'm stressing my brain, right? How to use the trading view must be repeated again. Say, okay, how to use the trading view? I don't get it. If it's a lesson on how to use the trading view, then please go to YouTube. We have the session there. We've recorded it nicely. Go there and get it. Okay, so someone tap on the go back arrow on the scale and lines. Oh, wow, my teachers are here. So please, can you show again the type of measuring tool you just used? Oh, sir, how long can futures trade stay? It can stay as long as the market has not driven in your direction. It can stay as long as the market has not driven in your direction. So let me see those who are helping me to do that. Okay. Okay, someone is asking now. I can see an image here. Okay, settings. Where do I locate the settings itself? Mine is tired, Charlie. The settings too, man cannot locate it. You can see man is so tired. So someone is asking, said, do you advise we shouldn't use stop loss? That one should be your personal decision. But me personally, I use stop loss because I want to make money. I got here to make money. I came here to make money. You get it? So, but if you want to use stop loss because you are afraid of trade, then that one should be your personal decision. Okay, so let me see. I have to assist that person to get his thing solved. All right. Ability. Raise your hand. Let me unmute you. Share your screen. Ability, raise your hand. Let me unmute you. Share your screen and help that person. Let him also know how to change his time zone. Maybe that will help him. Ability, raise your hand. Let me make you a co-host. Okay, so Grace, make him a co-host. Grace, if I hear, make him a co-host. Please, can you show again the type of so now here is it. Let me see. Let me click on this first. So, oh, this thing can disturb. This ad, they are so annoying. Mm, okay, so if you want to know how I use the measuring tool, just click on this cycle. You can see this drawing, this pencil here. Click on it. The drawing tool, we call it drawing tool. Click on it. When you click on it, you're going to see measure. After clicking on it, you are seeing measure. This is it. Click on it. Click on measure. When you click on measure, wherever you want to make that thing happen. So wherever you want to start, if you want to go on long, you see as where you want to it. So this is it. If you want to go on short from the up point, you see it's also there. Wherever direction you want to go, that is it. All right. So that is all. All right. So I believe it's okay. Oh my goodness. I'm tired more than ever. I'm tired more than ever. Sir, you are just the best. All right, thank you so much. So from the scale and line, tap on the go back arrow. Tap on symbol and tap on and time zone is below. So let me try to see if I can see that. The go back arrow, right? Each of them. But the brain is so tired, I swear. The brain is tired. I can't even see. Mm, symbol and time zone is there. So that is it this one? I don't think. All right, so please, you can unmute yourself and you can raise your hand so that you assist him. All right, guys, I believe. So please raise your hand. If possible, raise your hand and assist him. All right. Okay, so let me see if your hand is up. Okay. Um, Grace, the person would have to make the host is not even there. Grace, Grace, are you there? Grace, I guess she's not there. So guys, don't worry. My brother, you'll be assisted then when you get another opportunity to meet again. Oh no, it depends on what you are measuring. So please, in the measuring process, using TradingView, should we start measuring from the zero line? No, it depends on what you are measuring. Before you measure, maybe you have to get your support and resistance, right? If you are using smart money concepts, maybe your what do we call my brother? I've forgotten all those ones. Another time we will meet. Another time we will meet. Don't worry. I'm tired. From 4:30 a.m. till 9 o'clock Ghana time. Calculate and see. I've been talking since morning till now. Well, it's part of the business. It's part of the game. So we move. All right, so guys, let's end here. Okay. We shall still meet in another session. Today is Friday. Go and trade, make profits. Do not be greedy. Relax, learn, and grow. Repeat the cycle. Let other people to know about Royal Kill and keep growing. And definitely you'll get to the top. The top is still empty, and we need a lot of people to get to the top. Build yourself, learn more, and grow more so that you can also be part of the tutors. All right, guys. Thank you for being here with us this morning, and God bless you. Yes, the YouTube session, the YouTube will be link will be shared in the platform that is Royal Revolution and all other trading platforms. So get prepared, you get it. So guys, we will end here and we shall still meet in another session. God bless you and have a good day. Love you all. Bye 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 bye.